Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this broadcast. Thank you so much for your always great support. Now, there is a demand for the removal of Kimani Ichungwa, the current Interior CS Murkomen, and Deputy President Kindiki over their allegation, which they said about on the abduction, And according to KHRC, demanding Abraham Kipchumba Murkomen, the two of them, to vacate the office because they are incompetent and there are things they intend to hide in William Ruto's government. Without wasting of time, let's read what KHRC are saying. KHRC demands resignation of MP Ichungwa, Deputy President Kindiki, and CS Murkomen over their stance on abduction. Furthermore, they carried on by saying, the Kenya Human Rights Commission, KHRC, has called for the resignation of National Assembly Majority Leader Kimani Ichungwa over his stance on the recent abductions that have been witnessed in the country. KHRC, in a press statement issued on January 6, 2025, also demanded the resignation of several leaders allied to the Kenya Kwanza government, including Deputy President Kindiki and Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen. Other leaders whom the commission wants out of office are Senate Speaker Amason Kingi. I'm very much impressed because I mentioned Amason Kingi on whatever I said. Do we recall? Sirisia Member of Parliament John Waluke, East Kapsaret counterpart Oscar Sudi, and Tetai MP MP William Kamket. These are the people whom I had analyzed, and in fact I want to thank the KHRC for this good demand, because how they uttered their words in social media just 2 days ago is not reflecting characteristics of a good leader. But for now, why do you think Human Rights Resource now making it clear that these people must now be encountered for their resignation? That is what we want to discuss. But before I carry on, ladies and gentlemen, may I take this golden chance to remind you that if you are watching for the first time, having interest to proceed with this kind of political discussion, kindly do me a favor, take a 1 second and click that notification bell and subscribe to our YouTube channel, like my videos, watch, share, and give us your opinion. And to the new subscribers who are subscribed to this platform, I want to say thank you for your subscription and continue with the same spirit as you border the same boat with the members. Please consider to give this video a thumb of like. Remember, we are on a road trip of 7,000 subscribers. It will happen as you made a promise just last year, 6,000 subscribers, and we made it. Now, one thing I have realized is that the leaders you are having today, they can't leave a legacy for someone to copy in the near future. And if you've reached a stage or a situation where we can now abduct our youths, if our youths have decided, youths of this country have decided to draw a cartoon with an aim of intimidating the head of state. Number one, as a president, the first thing which you must understand, that these people drawing this cartoon, they are raising their attention or their plea for you to understand as the head of state. And on doing that, it means that they demand your support as the head of state to listen to their plea for the promises which you had to them, you fulfill. When I look at social media and I saw the reaction on this abduction, I listened to Kimani Ichungwa. That is why I said I delayed on analyzing Kimani Ichungwa, because he spoken useless things which I can't bring in this platform. confronting Natembea on the abduction. And I asked this government a simple question, that if they have known these people abducting Kenyans, why should they arrest them? Why should they arrest them? But you see, arresting is not illegal, but abduction is illegal. Because under Article 37 in our constitution, we are being told that each and every Kenyan have that freedom to exercise his or her expression. Now, when you see Kenyans drawing cartoons, those who are in power, in fact, let me add Francis Atwoli, who have forgotten his work as a labor boss, are now talking about the abduction. They are supposed not to abduct Kenyans. They know rules. Kimani Ichungwa knows rule. The current deputy president, Kindiki, knows rule. He was once the CS Interior, but he failed. He was incompetent in the office. His work was to just also to pamper the abduction, to favor those who are abducting Kenyans. The current incompetent one, Kimani Ichungwa, he knows the rule. We know that no Kenyans is allowed to be abducted. President Ruto knows that very well. He knows that no Kenyans is allowed to be abducted. Or if it is there, let them come out and show us the abduction. It's where which article is well illustrated. And now, if a Kenyan have decided to draw Kasongo, whichever the name they have given, the first thing we should ring in President's mind, why are these people mocking me? I'm their leader. Why are they mocking me? It's because there's something which I've done which have not impressed these people. I mean, Murkomen is the current CS Interior. He's a leader. As a leader, you ought to use common sense. Know how to rule people. You can't rule people on just thumping like Oscar Sudi. He said that if he was given that docket of Interior CS, he could have arrested many Kenyans. One day it will happen. Sudi to become the Interior. He think it is easy to arrest any Kenyans and abduct any Kenyans. Who told him that he's going to be permanent in that position? Kama MPs wanakufanga wanaacha ofisi. Governors wanakufanga wanaacha ofisi. Presidents wanakufanga wanaacha ofisi. I told even this platform, maybe in near future you won't see this face. It's normally happen. It's something we should not be afraid of. But what is the legacy to be left behind? That is what KHRC demanding that Murkomen, Kindiki, and even Oscar Sudi to be arrested over their allegation, because they have lost leadership characteristic. If they have been given a microphone, their job is to issue a threat to innocent Kenyans. Kenyans have that right. Even Ruto knows that, whether they like it or not. Hata huko Ghana penye ameenda inauguration, amejua huyo president mwenye is being sworn in, watu wakichoka wanaandamana kwa sababu they are also human being. Ama kuna mwenye anaishi kwa Jupiter, atuambie hakuna pali watu wanaandamana. The only thing we can do as the future leaders, or the only thing both the three people I've mentioned their name can do, is to avoid talking immaturely. God gave us brain. Let us reason as leaders. That is what I can advise them. If it is Kindiki as the deputy president, is not supposed to issue any threat that these Kenyans deserve that. Those who are practicing that, no. You know the rules. You know what to be followed up. If it is Murkomen, the current CS Interior, is not supposed to pamper anyone. The police boss who had resigned, Douglas Kanja, I don't know if they continue resigning every now and then, was in fact is supposed to be accountable for also the abduction. And you also parents, you ought to teach your children, your sons and daughters, on how to participate in social media. Because each and every person deserves respect. If you know that drawing head of state in a coffin you make it to be laughable, will drive you to a very serious situation, then you should stop it, because that is not how we survive in social media. I urge also the parents of this country that I know some of your sons and daughters, they know better than us, but teach them on how they should handle social media. That is true. Even if the human resource right are behind Kipchumba and the rest, but you ought also to teach your sons and daughters. Wengi wenu wanaingianga social media kutusi watu ama kufanya nini. Matusi pia ni kila mtu anatusiwa, ni hali ya maisha, but learn how to behave. And all Kenyans, we must now learn how to behave. Kuchora Ruto haitakusaidia, haitaleta hata faida yote. Eli mchore vile ameanguka kuhusu project which he had, the way Morara Kebaso is doing a good job, and is a young intelligent man going to expose the government on his failure. It shows that he is incompetent. That is what we should do, but not kuchora mtu ama kunichora tumbo kubwa shingo refu. It makes sense. Anyway, that is what seems to happen as Murkomen and the current deputy president. And a point of correction, Kindiki was the former interior CS, so he must be accountable because he knows what is happening in the office. That is why human rights is behind him, and the rest have mentioned to be arrested or get out from the office. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your take? Of which, of course, we know they can't move out, get out from the office because they are being controlled by the head of state, President William Ruto. So hii ni kama kuchezea tu wa Kenya, lakini Kenya ni nchi yetu. Bora tuko hai na tunashukuru Mungu. Bye bye, and let's meet on another political discussion. Thank you.